can we continue? So anyways, I have also verified with the help of a radius gauge that this is indeed a 12-inch radius all along here. I just so happen to have a 12-inch radius sanding block. And what we are going to do is we are going to color on this guitar on these frets. And then we're going to gently do a little sanding so that every 43 minutes so that we can then, why is this not showing up? Why is everything difficult today? This is like my 7th Monday in a row. Is this better? It's a little better. So what we're going to do is we're going to color the tops of these. We are going to gently, ever so gently, run the radius block over these frets to see where we have high-low frets. Because since we have straightened the neck out, courtesy of the truss rod and our ability to adjust to that, now we know that if we have the indication of a high or a low fret, it actually is high or low in relation to the surface of the fingerboard. And we can thusly adjust them as needed. All right, it's a little colored on that, and I can't tell. All right, we'll give it a second to dry, and then we'll come back and we'll do something. Now, when I say we are going to ever so lightly run this block across these frets, I'm not kidding. Weight of the block. Can you see that? Can you see what I see? Just a little bit off there. A little bit off on this side. There's a little bit off on that side. And that's about it. Now, did you see how hard I was pushing down on that? No, you didn't, because I wasn't. A little bit more, and we just keep very slowly doing this until we get a line of silver across each one of those frets. Now, if you are blessed with amazing vision, you can skip this part. If you're not, then you can use this to more easily tell where you're marking and where you're not marking. Why did you stop? I hate you. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Because you did not record. All right, despite what my stupid camera has been doing, we are now going to put a little bit of a crown on the top of this. If I can get my stupid button turned on. And what we're doing is we are just very gently doing this what that is doing is that is giving us one very smooth, thin line across the top of the fret where our strings are going to contact. And you see me wiggling my head to the side. That's because I'm just trying to get the light to glint off of the topmost surface of that. For those of you that are interested, this is a Fret Guru. This is their Dager. Hi. This is their Dager 2.0 fret file, and it has a, goodness gracious, it has a couple of different sides. This one is a medium to a large. This is a large to an extra large, and it has a very distinctive and apparently much tested series of little teeth, little curved teeth on the inside. So we're just, this is like the second or third guitar that I've used these on. I'm kind of digging them. Much more than I'm digging this headlight thing I'm wearing. And I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, it seems to have done okay. And now that we've done that, we do have a little bit of roughness on our edges, and we're just going to use this dumb thing on my head again. And this is the Fret Guru fret end file. Okay, well, they look good, they feel good. Now we just got to flip it around and do the other side. We may or may not have sound now. Love equipment. So, since we last left, I found that this fret from here to here was high. So I just continued to file that down until my fret rocker, which has now disappeared into the nothing. There it is. I have just a teeny tiny rock, but we're going to see. Everything else is good. I have also done what I've called the flapper method of polishing these frets. And I start with, what is this, 320? Started with 220, and I've got just this little foam, piece of foam. You can use a piece of rubber, like a, if you're wet sanding a car, 3M makes some black rubber pads. And then I just wipe it, and then I just wrap it around it like this, and I go like this. And I do that, I don't know, pick a number. 20 times, 30 times, a million times. So then you look at it with your peepers here, and you look at the scratch pattern, the size of those scratches, okay? Stick that in your brain box. Then you go to the next grit, which was 320, and you do the same thing. Do it the same number of times, 10, 20, 30, a million. Then look and see if those coarse scratches have gone away and are now replaced with finer scratches, because that's all you're doing when you sand something. You are replacing the scratches from your previous grit of sandpaper, and you're replacing them with finer scratches to the point where you just can't tell anymore. So I went to 320, and then I went to 400, 800, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,200, and I ended with 1,500. Okay. Then I used a minuscule amount of, in this case, it's Autosol metal polish. Man, I'm telling you, years ago, there was a viewer, his name was Big D. He lived in England and or the UK. I'm assuming it was England. But he sent me a tube of this metal polish. He also sent me a ferrule installation tool that I still have back there. And I polished these up. So now my ends have no sharpness to them. They are smooth, they are crowned, and they are now polished. So we're now to the point where we can take this off. And this is what the internet is good for. Is somebody sitting around looking at their television, watching me peel tape off of a guitar neck for a kid's guitar. Who am I to judge? And there we go. You got one shiny, polished, finished fretboard. I'm gonna go get some naphtha, and I'm going to give this a good wipe down to get the residue from the adhesive off of there. So that part of it is done, and now the next thing that we need to do, which we're actually probably going to do this at work on Monday, is we have to cut the shape of the headstock out of there. Apparently, we have an idiot driving by who likes their horn. We get it all the time. Oh well. Again, I'm not here to judge. I mean, I will, but that's not why I'm here. So we're going to cut the shape out of this. We'll do that at the shop on Monday, because they just got a better bandsaw. My bandsaw is, as we all know, well underpowered. We're going to do that. Then we're going to sand this, and then this guitar neck is going to get coated in true oil. I think it's just the easier way to do it. We'll get a nice finish out of it. It'll happen fairly quickly, and there's not a lot of extra goofing around. It's tried and true for, you know, a guy like me. So short and sweet. Sorry about the sound issues. You know, if you're sitting on a bunch of audio-visual equipment and you want to send me a couple of 4K cameras, knock yourself out. Anyways, I'm James, Rattlecan Guitar Restorations. Remember, if I can do it, you can do it, because I'm just a guy, you know, like you, or a gal like you, whatever. You know, you just learn stuff by doing stuff, so get out there and do something. You guys have a good weekend. Cheers. Hey everybody, thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon here at Rattlecan Guitar Restorations. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to click my beautiful face above. Hit the bell to be notified next time we drop a video. Here's a video that the Hive Mind has picked out especially for you. And remember, if I can do it, you can do it. You guys have a great weekend. Shut up, cat. Cheers.